Welcome 7th graders to lesson 6.2. We're going to cover page 260 in your math textbook, and we are going to go over numbers 6 through 14. And step by step, I'm going to show you how to solve the problems. Part of this lesson, whatever is not finished, will be for homework tonight. So if we don't get through 6 through 14, you'll have to finish it for homework tonight. You will have a field trip tomorrow, so it is due on Friday. Okay, so let's get started. Something a little different, math joke of the day. So question, why did the math book look so sad? Go ahead, shout out an answer. Anyone? Anyone? All right, well, let's take a look at this solution. Because it had so many problems. Hooray! All right, look forward to the next math joke of the day. So here we are. As you recall from yesterday, we are finding the surface area. So imagine we want to wrap the exterior part of the box or find the area of each given side. If you take a look, I like to set up my problem by identifying all the parts of the shape. So since every side is a rectangle, I can only identify this shape by its sides. So I have the front side and the back side, which are parallel. So here's the front, and the back is directly opposite. Just think of a box. We have the left side back here, and the right side over here. Then we have the top part of the box and the bottom part of the box. And to find the area of the front, since front and back are congruent, I'm going to multiply my answer by 2. So I have 5 by 3 by 2. If you multiply that in your calculator, we get 30. The left and right side, we have a 4 by 3. And since there's 2 sides, I'm multiplying by 2. The top and the bottom, we have a measure of 5 by 4. And then there's 2 of those, we get 40. So to find the total surface area, we just take 30 plus 24 plus 40. Use your calculators to find the sum. And we have a total surface area in inches squared, 94 inches squared. Okay? Here's number 7. This is a triangular prism because the bases are triangular. Base 1 is here and base 2, or triangle 2, is over here. So again, notice how I identify all the parts of the shape. The bottom, the left and right triangles, the left side, which would be this big rectangle back here. The right side, which would be the rectangle that you can see more clearly. And the bases would be the triangle. So let's get started. The bottom has a measure of 5 by 3. Here's the 5 and here's the 3 to give us 15. This left side, we want length and width. So with that said, we have 5 by 5. It's 5 units tall and 5 units wide. This 5 here, and the width here is parallel to this width here, and they're equal. So 5 by 5. Oh, that was the left side. Yeah, it's the same as the right. So let's take a look at the right here. We have the length of 5 and the height of 4. So this back piece is a 5 by 4 to give us 20. The bases, remember, they're triangles. To find area of a triangle, it's base times height divided by 2. So the base is 3. The height, this line, is parallel to this line here. So we have 3 by 4, which gives us 12, divided by 2 gives us 6. So the other base, this other triangle, is also 6, so we don't need to do any work for that. Total surface area, we're going to add up all of our totals, 15, 25, 20, 6, and 6. And punch that into your calculator, we get 72 centimeters squared. Any questions, please ask. All right, so for this next example, we have a rectangular prism. So again, notice how I identified all the parts of the shape, the top, bottom, which are parallel and congruent to each other, the left and right sides here and back here, and the front and the back. So we're going to take each part of the shape, and I'm going to multiply the area by 2 since there's 2 of them. So the top is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 by 6, sorry, the 2 threw me off. So the bottom and the top are 6 by 3, and then I have 2 of those to get 36. The left and right side, I have 6 by 7, which is 42, and double that because I have 1 and 2, gives me 84. The front and the back is 3, and this height I know is 7 because it's parallel to this line here. So 3 by 7 is 21, and double that because I have a front and a back is 42. The total surface area is 36 plus 84 plus 42 gives me a grand total of 162 meters squared. For number 9, we have a rectangular prism, and again I identified all the parts of the shape. So top bottom is 10 times 5. Here we are, 10 by 5, and I have 2 of those, bottom and top, to get 100. The left and right side, it's 5 by 1, and I have 2 of those, so I get a total of 10. And the front piece and the back piece, the front is 10 by 1. This line is parallel and congruent to this line, and I have 2 of those, which gives me 20. Grand total of 100 plus 10 plus 20 gives me 130 feet squared. Number 10, again, we have a rectangular prism. The top and bottom is 2 by 6 by 9. If this picture is a little fuzzy to see, it's probably easier if you look in your book. The left and right side, we have a 3, well, 3's here, by 9. And there's 2 of those left and right to give us a total of 54. The front and the back, here's the front. It's 6 by 3. And remember, this 3 is parallel to this line, and they're also congruent. So this line and this line are the same. And 2 of those as well give us 36. To find the total surface area, we add 108, 54, 36, and we get a grand total 198 centimeters squared. Here we have another rectangular prism. These are, it's a little more clear to see. Top and bottom, we have 4 by 2. You can see that from here. This is 4, so that means this line up here is 4. This is 2 because this is 2. So 4 by 2 times 2 gives us 16. The left and right, we have a 4 by 5, and the other side would be a 4 by 5 as well. We get 40. The front and the back, we have a 2 by 5. Remember, this line and this line are congruent, and double that, we get 20. To find the total, we take 16 plus 40 plus 20, and we get a grand total of 76 yards squared. Number 12, we have a triangular prism, and what we're going to do here is identify all the parts of the shape so we can find the area of each piece. So I have the bottom rectangle, the 1 by 3, so I get 3. I have the back side here, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a rectangle, and it measures a 2 by 3. This dotted line in the back is the same length as the solid line in the front, 3. So 2 by 3, which is 6. The front rectangle, this piece here, measures a 3 by 2.2 to give us 6.6. Now we have the triangle. Remember, area is base times height divided by 2. So 2 times 1 is 2. Divided by 2, we get an area of 1. So that means the other triangle has an area of 1 as well. Very good. So to find the total surface area, we add up all these numbers. We add 3 plus 6 plus 6.6 plus 1 plus 1. And putting all that in your calculator, you should get an answer of 17.6 feet squared. Number 13, another triangular prism. I've identified all the parts of the shape, bottom side, left side, right side, and then the two triangles. So the bottom has an area of 7 by 6. The left side has an area of 5 by 7. This 5 represents the height, and the 7 represents the width, because this line on top is congruent in measure to this line on the bottom. And also this dotted line in the back is also 7. We're going to take a look at the right side, and it's also a 5 by 7 rectangle. The triangle, remember, formula is base times height divided by 2. So we do 6 times 4 is 24, then divide that by 2 to get 12. So that means this back triangle is also 12. Remember, this 5 doesn't represent the height of the triangle. It represents the diagonal line. It's also called the slant height because this line's on a slant. So don't confuse that with the actual height of the triangle. So triangle number 2 is 12 as well. To find the total surface area, we add up all these areas, 42 plus 35 plus 35 plus 12 plus 12, and we get an answer of 136 meters squared. And number 14, we have a triangular prism. Triangle number 1, if we look at top here, it's a right triangle, and I know that because the symbol is in here. So don't let this 5.7 here confuse you. The base is 4, and the height is 4. So it's 4 by 4 divided by 2, which gives us 8. And so the second triangle, the piece on top, is also 8. If we take a look at the back side, we have 3 by 5.7, this back rectangle, okay? 5 by 7 by 3, which gives us 17.1. If we take a look at the left side, we have a 3 by 4 to give us 12, and the right side is the same, of 4 by 3. So to find the total surface area, we add these numbers up, 8 plus 8 plus 17.1 plus 12 plus 12, to give us a grand total of 57.1. Oh, I messed up. It should be millimeters squared. The end. I hope you enjoyed the show. Any questions, please ask. Feel free to watch the video at home at your leisure. See you next time. Bye-bye.